Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Mystic Journey. I am coming in here today to do a reading for you all on what is coming up next in your life. This is a timeless reading. I'm doing it as timeless, but at the time I am recording this, we are getting ready to go into a full moon, a full blood moon eclipse. The entire moon is going to be red, so we are using I have a red deck here. Everything you see, I don't know if you see anything important. I'm gonna pull one out for you. If it's important to you, it's important to you. I'll see it later. But these cards are mostly red for the blood moon eclipse, and I pulled all my other like red oracles out. We have this red, this blood moon eclipse. This is, massive energy, and it's also hitting about the same time as Mercury retrograde. I mean, like within, I think the same day, like within hours of each other. So there is a lot of energy, and we are just gonna, go in here and ask Spirit, what is coming up next in your life? We're just gonna leave it open there. What is coming up next in your life? And if you find this 2 years down the road, then this energy still applies to you, because it's all about energy. And if you come across it, then your angels and spirit guides know that you need the message that is in this energy. I want to do my reading shorter, so I have everything is already shuffled. We'll do it a few times on here, and then we are getting right into it. Your oracles are laid out. We're shuffling right here. So, Spirit, what is coming up in the lives of the people who view this video? What do the people that view this video need to know about what is coming up in their lives? What do the people that view this video need to know about what is coming up in their lives? What can you tell me about what is coming up in the people that view this video in their lives? Do you have any guidance? Epiphanies? Advice? What is coming up in my viewer's life that you need to know? So going ahead and cutting it. What is coming up in my viewer's life that they need to know? Fiery deck. What is, woo, and it's shooting out fiery. Okay. So that's a 7 of Cups. Take that one. 8 of Cups. Oh my goodness. This one went down like this. 9 of Swords. What else you got? Wow. Well, 2 of them came out here, so let's just see. They still went sideways. This one went upright. 5 of Wands, and this one was like this. The Emperor. So I usually do a 4 spread. We got 5 spread there. What is on the back of the deck? 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. 7, yeah, look at all this red. 7 of Cups, choices. There's a lot of choices coming up. 8 of Cups, we have moving on energy, moving on from something. 9 of Swords, there's fear, there's anxiety. There's a lot of fear and anxiety in this, energy. And what I've seen here with your oracles, there's so much confusion going on, which is, right with Mercury retrograde. 5 of Wands, there's fights. The conflict usually comes in with Mercury retrograde. Also, we're having full moon eclipse, so it could be very emotional. And the Emperor is the father figure. So, this could be, your divine masculine, the man, you could be, fighting with your father, fighting with baby daddy, your, husband, whatever, and the back of the deck, the 7 of Swords, though, whatever is going on is they're going to be coming clean about it. Like this is the deception card, and God, there's a snake here, and there's a snake on the back of the deck. So there's lower vibe energies that it doesn't matter what's going, it doesn't matter, it's coming out. Like these lower vibe energies are being kicked out. This deception, if they've been deceiving you, that's why these fights are coming in. The truth's coming out. Like the Mercury retrograde is going to reveal that. It looks like that you're no longer going to be deceived. And up here with your with your oracles up here, it says, this one was very important. This is like, comes from the guardian. You know, she's the guardian of this deck, and she comes like, she knows what, like, she's more grounded. She's been through her life lessons. She knows what's going on. She takes care of her community. But when I shuffled this, it came out in reverse, and it's talking about your intentions. And like, it's if you don't set your intentions and you aren't sure of what you do, you just become a pawn in somebody else's game of chess. Like, you don't, it's like you have these desires, and you know, you've created them, and you're running from them. You're running from whatever, you know, whatever has going on. The back of that deck, she's running from. It's like you've made these choices and they're catching up to you. What, you know, this full moon eclipse, like, you're about to face reality. A reality check is about to hit down hard. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just saying it's going to show you where you are at, you know, and what you have created, and how your perceptions of your desires were actually distorted. What you thought you wanted was not really what you wanted. And ooh, look at this. We got red behind here, all this red coming in. Metamorphosis, you know, we got a metamorphosis. It's in reverse. And I think you were blocking the metamorphosis, but you see that red there? We're dealing with all this red. This blood moon eclipse is bringing it in. Like, you are going, it's going to be very transformative. The full moon eclipse, I mean, they are life-changing experiences. I speak from experience. Like, I'm doing my reading early because I know that what I'm going to go through is going to be changing. They change your life, you know, like for years down the road. So I think whatever you've been having distorted desires, and you're wanting to run from what you're seeing, what actually happened. Maybe somebody had some kids, you know, got somebody pregnant. They did not want to, you know, they did not mean to, and they're trying to run away from that situation because this is a father figure card. Maybe they're not ready to step up to the plate and be the father that they need to be. And it's causing, you know, this Five of Wands, you know, maybe fighting with the mother, or, you know, fighting about, if it's a pregnancy. I don't really see a pregnancy except for the father figure card, but the fighting and the deception and the snakes, you know, the snakes over here, it's like just lower vibration. What's behind there? The Hangman. Yeah, you're just gonna have to surrender. I mean, you have to surrender. Like, there's nothing you can do with this full moon blood eclipse. Like, there is no, like, you know, you have to surrender to the universe, because you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You have to face what is going on. You have to face your decisions. But it does, you know, it's calling you. You're going to be taking back your power. Quit. You're not a pawn in somebody else's game of chess. Like, you are I don't play chess. I communicate with the spiritual energies that created the game of chess. So I don't need to know how to play chess, because they make my moves for me and I just follow what they say. But you are not going to be the pawn in somebody else's game. You run your own game. And that came out in reverse, and you need to have that confidence. You need to have the confidence of that guardian. And what the best part about this right here front and center is happy, 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 happy. When you get aligned and, you know, go through this metamorphosis, and, you know, you see this reality check, and you understand, you know, let go of the anxiety, the fear, the deceptions, you move that out of the way, you are going to be happy and content in the moment. But the thing about this card is that you need to be content, you know, with here and now. Quit looking to the past. Mercury retrograde, you know, people, you know, you often reflect. You're giving your power away. We have it on the back of the deck here and now, in reverse. Maybe you're looking to the past. I made these wrong choices, you know. Well, they're already made. Stop looking at them. I mean, you got to move forward, and you don't look too far in the future, because then you're giving your power away there. You've got to be solid here and now, solid in what is going on. Like, you have to accept the reality of what it is and move forward and do better with your intentions of creating. Do not let other people be making your decisions for you. And with this one, it says look in a book. I mean, maybe you're looking at Facebook for answers, but really, to me, how my intuition is reading this is that you're going to be learning some lessons through this energy, through this full moon eclipse, you know, through this retrograde. You're going to be learning lessons, and ultimately, it's going to lead to your happiness, to your contentment in the moment. Because no matter if you made mistakes, you're not down here, oh, you made a mistake, so the rest of your life is going to be miserable. No, you're going to learn how to deal with it, and you're You're going to learn how to be happy in the moment, and then Spirit is going to continue to bless you. But don't be dwelling, looking at the past and regretting, because then you're just going to live a life of misery. You're going to learn these lessons, you're going to learn these lessons, and you're also going to you need to get grounded. You seriously, it's a main thing. I pulled a red deck. That's for our root chakra. We need to be grounded through this full moon eclipse because it's intense energy. Mercury retrograde is intense energy. Watch your mouth, watch your words, look at your contracts, read the fine print. Also, again, she's reading a book. Read the fine print. If something comes up with contracts, if you're dealing with something, anything that you have to sign and you're dealing with other people, read that fine print. Don't just click, don't just sign, don't, take the time and read in there. There's mushrooms in this card. Mushrooms, to me, my intuition, I see them sometimes in meditation. It means grounded. They come from the ground. They're just a very grounding, thing. So you need to, be grounded in the decisions that you make. You need to be clear in your intentions that you make. Yeah, and that's what the first tarot card we had here, Seven of Cups. There's going to be a lot of choices, coming in here for you. With everything that's going on with this energy, you're going to have to make choices. And I know that there's a lot of people out there say, well, if you're a Mercury retrograde, try to just wait to make these choices. Try to just wait, to get through it. And the same with the full moon. They try to tell you, wait it out. No, you don't. The energy is prime right now. Like, you just need to be smart in how you make your choices, smart in what you do, and use this energy, use this Mercury retrograde, use this full moon eclipse energy, and make the right choices, because there's power in this energy. There's power in the full moon energy. There's power in Mercury retrograde. Like, your spirit and angel guides, they are up there and they are working hard. The energy is in, excuse me. Don't know why that is. I mean, maybe you need to speak up. Maybe you're not using your voice. Why, that just happened to me right there. Again, yeah, you're letting somebody else, be the pawn. Somebody's going to speak up, and you might be moving on from this situation completely. Like, this fight, that whatever is going on, I think you're nervous about having it. That's why you have the Nine of Swords. Look at her biting her nails. It's just like got you on edge. Whatever is going on. It doesn't have to be with a father figure, or, having a baby mother or wife or whatever, however the society is that your culture is that you're in. But the choices can be nerve-wracking. You can bite your nails and, go back and forth. Don't make any decisions when you're feeling like that. When you're in that Nine of Swords energy like that, don't make your decisions. You need to, sit back, get yourself more grounded, like this mushroom. Get yourself grounded. Be clear with your, intentions. Also, I notice as I'm picking all these up and I'm looking at back of the decks, look at the green. I know we chose red cards, but look at the green. There is so much growth that is going to happen through this energy. The full moon eclipse, the Mercury retrograde. And if you find this later in, 2 years later or whatever, the energy that you're going through, it's going to be a very life-changing and a lot of growth and metamorphosis. It's going to be coming through it. But you're at a point in your life where you need to move on from whatever is going on. Like, sweetheart, the deception, you don't deserve the deception that you're getting. You don't deserve, the lower vibration. You don't deserve, like, it's like you're not even getting a seat at the table. Like, whoever you're dealing with, it's like they don't even respect you enough to give you a seat at the table. Oh my gosh. And there's a table on the card that I was reading, but that's just what came to my mind, and I wasn't even paying attention to the table. Like, yeah, it's like, poor thing. They're not even, you're like inviting them to eat, and they don't even give you a seat at their table. That it's time to move on from that. It's time to move on from that relationship. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get a drink of water. Somebody needs to use their voice. Excuse me, I'm sorry I had to do that on camera. Yeah, somebody needs to really use their voice, and you're going to. You might not even want to, but it's, this energy is going to pull it out. Because that Five of Wands, it's going to be, there's going to be, a fight, a fighting card, and it's usually with Mercury retrograde, there are fights, but they need to happen. It's just like that they need to happen. And, you know, you need to, don't go back on this choice. This fight's going to happen, and you're going to, you know, have the energy to move on. But when we get out of this, don't go back. Don't go back to, you know, them making you eat like a dog underneath the table, like you don't even deserve a plate. Don't go back to that. Because you're going to see through their deceptions. And, you know, you should, you know, there's nothing you can do about this. Basically, and we have the Hangman here, which is surrendering to the universe. But if you look at this card, look how she's all roped up. It's like you are untangling your life. Like these choices and this energy that is coming in, and we have this energy card. This is Ace of Wands, big energy coming in. You know, it's big energy opportunity is coming in. Ace of Swords underneath that, clarity. A lot of clarity is coming in through this energy wave that, you know, that I'm reading on right now, that I can barely speak through. This is, but you know, it's going to untangle you. I think you feel tangled up in a matter with this, you know, this deception, this deceptive energy, you know, and it couldn't be, maybe it's not a person. Maybe it is those distorted desires that you are running from in this card, and you know, this card over here, the distorted desires that, you know, you're like, hey, you know, finally seeing my choices have caught up to me, and this is what, you know, this is the reality that I have created. And you're seeing through the deception of how you were living that, you know, created that reality. But you have the power, and the power that is coming in through this, you know, this full moon, blood moon eclipse. Like the entire moon is going to be red. We can see it here in the eastern United States. That's where I am, and it will be visible. You can see it. It is Friday, March 14th, and yeah, so there's, you know, there's a lot of power there, and you're going to be taking your power back. Like you're taking your power back. And so you can also read that instead of a father figure, the emperor. You don't have to be a male to be the emperor. Like I think all these choices, this moving on, this letting go, this anxiety, this fight that you're going to go through is going to put you in this leadership status. You can be a female who is a leader, who is a boss, who is looked up to. I mean, and maybe you have to be both the mom and the dad, you know, or you have to be, you know, if you're running a business, like you have to run it all on your own. There's no, you know, there's nobody else, but you are capable of doing it. And we got this upright, like you are respected. You will be respected. You are not going to be eating underneath the table here. I'm sorry, but you know, whoever's trying to make you feel less than yourself, or like you don't deserve a plate at the table, they're getting out of your life, and you're making the table. Like you are making the table. Like the emperor is the empress is the mother figure, femininity. The emperor is masculine. So, but we have both feminine and masculine energy in us, and your masculine energy is needing to come out right now. You're needing to put your foot down, basically. You put your foot down, and you get through, you know, get past the deceptions. And if you've created something that, you know, you aren't happy with, put your foot down on yourself and get clear with yourself. Okay, this is how that turned out. But how can I be intentional about what I do, how I think, what I want to create? What do I want? Does it align with my inner desires? Does it feel good inside when I think about it? And then be clear about that intention, so that you're not a pawn in somebody else's game of chess, so that you are not just, you know, sitting back and letting somebody else control your life. You're going to be the emperor, and you're going to call the shots. And that's, you know, that's what came out there at the end. So as this energy comes in, I know I'm speaking fast because people don't want to sit through 40 minutes. When you start channeling, it just comes through. So I'm trying to do it as quickly as I can so that you don't have to sit here forever. But you're going to make these choices. You're going to be moving on. You're not going to be eating underneath the table. Yes, you're going to be biting your nails. You're going to be anxious, you know, about making these decisions, but you'll make them when the time is right, because your higher self will guide you to make them when the time is right. And, you know, you will be happy. You will look at this. Look how how that rainbow is coming straight down through her. Your higher self is you're going to be connected straight to your higher self with this energy. And you are not going to be upside down or distorted running away over here. You are going to be going, you know, straight up, aligned with your higher self, and you're going to be so much happier than you are. You're not going to have to run from your life. You're not going to want to run from your life. So there's going to be learning experiences. You're going to be learning through this. But hey, look at her. She's smiling while she's reading that book. So it does, these learning experiences do not have to hurt. You don't have to be scary. That, enjoy the growth of your soul. That's the whole point we're put down here anyways, is to grow, to evolve, to grow our soul. A lot of that, I've went through a lot of the hard parts of growing the soul, but you can learn in different ways. They don't have to tear you down and put you on your knees to where you scream out to God every day. Like, there's some tough lessons, and then you can learn them in an easier way. And I really hope that the universe is going to help you to learn yours in an easier way, because it's not fun in the way that I had to learn mine. But I leveled all the way up. Like, I learned my lesson and I leveled all the way up, and here I am trying to help you. But really, retrogrades, I've been going through old pictures and stuff. I'm looking back. That's giving my power away. We need to be concentrated, in the here and now. Be focused right here and now in what's being called to us, because we need to focus our energy with this full moon eclipse and the Mercury retrograde. We need to focus on what's going on, right here. We need to pay attention to words being said. You need to pay attention to what people are saying, because there is energy that is behind these words. Pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to contracts. Be clear about what you want. And yeah, I'm just going to cut the deck, see what we got here, and I'm going to end it for you. King of Swords. You will have much clarity. Again, we got a king, we don't have a page, we don't have a knight. We have the King of Swords. By the time we get through this energy, what is coming up in your life, you will be, what is the word I want to use here? Clarified. You will have the clarity, you will have the intelligence, you will understand, you will be able to sit in your chair and look at everything and, be calm about it, be collected, have your thoughts, your words, everything secure. You will speak, you will be able to speak without biting your nails. You will be able to know what's going on. You will not be confused. When we get out of this, you will not be confused. You will be in your King of Swords energy, and that's just somebody who's very well composed, very smart. Very smart. You've learned your lessons. You'll be very smart, and the best one of all is that you will be very happy, very aligned, very content. This is this is the happiest card of all. It's like you're just happy and content in your own little world here. And so, yeah, I'm going to end this so that we don't have to sit here all day and listen to me channel. But when the channeling starts, I just can't stop. Good luck. I hope that you have a good night or day whenever you're watching this, whether it's in this full moon eclipse, blood moon eclipse that we have coming up, or the Mercury retrograde, or if you find it 2 years from now and you need this energy and you need this message. Good luck. I hope it helps you. I hope that you listen to it, because it was clear, it was concise. I feel very content in my gut that I got you every message that you needed. I might have spoke fast, and I just feel like that your voice chakra is opening up. I feel I need another drink of water. Like, you need to speak your voice. You need to speak your words. Do not hold back. Do not eat under the table. So, yes, I would like for you to like, subscribe, comment. That helps get YouTube, put my videos, through that algorithm. I'm not that great with that word, but that helps, push that along there. So, if you like it, even if you don't like it, let me know, comment on it and let me know. And, yeah, subscribe, like, and I will be back. But good luck through what you're going through. I send you much love. I've been through my growth experiences, so I know how hard this is. And if you're, I know with these events, it makes them that much harder. So I send my love to you, send you a bunch of hugs, and peace, my love, and parrot poop.